Yeah, this was absurd. This was, anyway. G4. So, how can you possibly defeat a bot, or lose to a bot, that doesn't want to checkmate you without moving these two pieces? Well, you're gonna have to get mated over here. There's no other alternative, because the pawns are, you know, you could leave him with pawns, but then he might take you, so you can't really predict what he's gonna do. So the way our protagonist wins this game, or rather loses this game, is hilarious. First of all, he's promoting to a bunch of bishops, right? You can't predict everything Zach is gonna do. You gotta at some point just play some stupid stuff. He's gonna like blunder all his pieces, but you're not gonna take them. You know, you're gonna take some of them. Okay, you're taking mostly all of them. But if you're gonna leave your king here, you're probably gonna have to get mated with the queen. Here's the thing. At any point, he could lose this queen. So like I said with all the other games, you need a little bit of fortune. But at some point, technique is gonna come in handy, because if you use technique, this queen is not going to be able to sacrifice itself, you know, for too long. Against me, the queen was giving herself up at any possible moment. But in this game, our protagonist managed to corral the king to a spot where, I mean, I just couldn't believe this. So, it's basically stalemate, right? Like, at some point, black is going to run out of moves, but while those pawns are still there, okay, they're no longer there. One is gone, and now the second one is gone. So, black cannot move the queen. Black can only go here, here, or take the rook. Obviously, queen takes rook is not going to happen, so the queen is just going to bounce between those two moves. This is completely fascinating. So, Zach is stuck. Zach can only go queen h7, queen h5, and take the rook and mate you, which he's not going to do. So he's only going to bounce around there and there. How can you possibly prevent the queen from just indefinitely moving to those two squares? You can't. It's not possible. Like, without taking it, right? So our protagonist begins to just promote new pieces. And, okay, the queen just takes the rook. I told you. The queen's just gonna take